Hi, welcome back to Cooking for Two 101. I'm Christy, that's John behind the counter. Today we are making shrimp risotto in the magical Instant Pot. What? These are all the ingredients you need. Less than 10 ingredients. It's so simple. Everybody thinks risotto is daunting, and without the Instant Pot, it is a lot of work, a lot of labor, but this is going to make your life so much better. We have some diced shallots, and if you don't know what a shallot is, this is a shallot. It's like an onion. It has a sweeter flavor. It's not quite as pungent as like a red onion, and it lends itself to shrimp beautifully. We have a clove of garlic that we're going to squish up in our garlic masher, butter, lemon, thyme, chicken broth, arborio rice, which is what you make risotto out of, fresh shrimp, which I will show you how to clean in a little bit of Prosecco, stay tuned for that story, and some avocado oil. All right, let's get started. First, what we're going to do is turn on our Instant Pot to saute, which is somewhere around here. And do it on high. That's the best plan. And press start. Thank you, John. Sorry, I mess up sometimes too. All right, with just a tiny bit of avocado oil in the bottom, and by that I mean maybe a half a tablespoon, not a lot. You do sort of want it to coat the bottom of the pan. What we're going to do first is saute our shallots and our garlic. Throw those in. And this is just a half a shallot, and I diced it pretty fine. Nobody wants a big giant mouthful of shallot. But what this is going to do is flavor the broth that we cook the risotto in. Next, we're going to squeeze in a clove of garlic. Just press it through this cool garlic press that I just got. Thank you, it's so cool. Like that. If you like a lot of garlic, put some more garlic in. Yay for you. All right, so next we're just going to wait for this to heat up a bit, and while it's doing that, I'm going to show you how to clean shrimp. Those are probably in your way. Sorry, honey. So this is a jumbo shrimp. It's quite big. It comes with it says cleaned tail on. So what you want to do is pull the shell off, and if you just pinch the tail like that and pull, comes right off. But inside of this is this. It's like a blood vein or a line. Whatever it is, we don't want to eat that. So you can just pull that out. Ugh, like that. And get rid of it. Let's try that. Got that. I missed the top part. There we go. See you later. Bye. That one's done. And one more, just in case you missed it. The back is already cleaned. Just going to pull off the shrimp's shell and squeeze and pull on the back. Slice this down the front, just like that, and pull this right out, just like that. All right, so I have about a pound in there, and we are gonna wait to use these until the end, because if we were to put them in right now, they will totally overcook and be rubbery and not so good. All right, so we've got some action in here. You can hear the pot is sizzling away. Oh, it's starting to smell good already. Yum. Next, we're going to add a cup and a half of arborio rice. Arborio rice, it almost looks like pasta, quite frankly, but it's not. So there's a cup and a half. There we go. And to that, so that it coats the rice, we're going to put in about a tablespoon of butter. We stir this all around. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes for the butter to melt and coat this rice. So we'll be right back as soon as that's done. Okay, we are at the point where it's time to add the liquid. The butter has melted. We've coated the rice with the butter and the avocado oil that we put in at the beginning. We're just going to stir it around, make sure nothing is sticking. Next, we're going to add Prosecco. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but we accidentally used Prosecco one time instead of white wine, and I'll tell you what, It works so nicely with the shrimp. It was an amazing and awesome mistake. So we're going to add about a half a cup of Prosecco. And now we are going to deglaze the pot, because when you're using an Instapot, you want to make sure there is nothing stuck to the bottom when you put that lid on to pressure cook it. Ooh, that smells good, doesn't it? Yum! Alright, so we're just going to let that cook off a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to get our fresh sage ready. This is, not sage, I apologize, thyme, fresh thyme. I'm going to pull it off the stem, just like that, and dice it up a little bit, because these leaves are kind of big. And this thyme is fresh from my friend Linda's garden. Thank you, Linda, for sharing your beautiful garden with us. Just going to give it a quick chop, just like that. Oh, that's looking good in there. All right, we're going to add the thyme, and we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. Chicken broth, chicken stock, chicken broth, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to give it a stir. You want to make sure, like I said, nothing is sticking to the bottom. Oh, that smells so good. Crazy. Okay, next, pinch of salt and some pepper. Then we're going to put the lid on, which I'm not very good at, but I'm going to give it a shot. Yay me! John, you want to come around here? We're going to press cancel to stop saute, and we're going to start with pressure cook, and we're going to cook for 8 minutes. Ooh, sorry, I should have prepped that ahead. My bad. And we're almost there. All right, and then you press the, oh, if you don't have the new version, you want to make sure that you're sealed, not venting, okay? And then press start. So this is going to heat up, takes about 8 to 10 minutes, then it will cook for 10 minutes. Then we're going to let it slow release for 4 minutes. Then we'll quick release after that, and then we'll finish up. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, it's been 4 minutes since it's stopped pressure cooking for 8. Now we're going to hit the release button and let all the steam out. When the steam is gone, this metal knob will sink all the way in, and that's when you know it's ready. Next, we're going to add our shrimp that we've cleaned and prepared. We're going to add some frozen peas, because peas are delicious. I know you don't like them very much, John, but I'm not putting a lot in. A little bit of butter and some lemon. So I don't even know what that's called. The metal thing is gone. So you just twist it to open, take it off. We're going to mix up our risotto. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look at that. Yum. Oh, it smells amazing. I bet your lens is getting foggy. Yum. Okay. Now I'm going to hit cancel, because I don't want to pressure cook anymore. I'm going to turn on saute, and then I'm going to hit start. So now it's on high saute. I'm going to add our shrimp right into the bowl. I guess the pan, kind of. And we're just going to let that start cooking away. Shrimp cooks really fast. When it's done cooking, it turns that beautiful pink color that you're used to seeing when you eat shrimp. But really, it goes very, very quickly. While that's happening, I'm going to zest half of my lemon, and I'm just going to run it across my zester like this. You want to be sort of gentle. You don't want all that white part. You just want the very, very outside edge of this lemon. This is where all the oils are, and it really imparts an amazing amount of flavor to a dish like this. And that's about enough. I would say probably a teaspoon or a half a lemon. I'm going to give this a quick stir. John, can you see this? You can see the color is starting to change on the shrimp. It's starting to get pink. See that one down there? Yum. Yum. All right, so it's going to be a couple more minutes with that. Next, we're going to add in, next we're going to add in some frozen peas, because these need to warm up as well. And you can add blanched asparagus that's cut up. You could add cooked spinach. That would also be delicious. You could add really basically any green vegetable that you like. Maybe not an avocado. That might be weird. Okay, it's getting really close. We also have about a quarter of a cup of Parmesan and another pat of butter. That's all that's left. Ooh, we're getting so close. So close. Luckily, this doesn't get super hot, so you know you can hold on to this while you're stirring it if you don't want to stir the whole pan around, because that's kind of counterproductive. But if it's been in there for maybe a couple hours on some, that might get pretty hot, so be careful. All right, we're going to let this cook, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, so the shrimp is almost finished. It's that lovely pink color that you expect. I'm going to add in the lemon zest and some lemon juice. Oh, actually, I'm also going to turn this off because that is done. Lemon juice. A tablespoon of butter. Gives it that unctuous creaminess that you expect out of a risotto. Ooh, that's pretty. And then last but not least, off of the heat, I'm going to add in about a quarter of a cup of Parmesan cheese. Stir that in. Let it start to melt a little bit. You see that?
Yum.
That looks so delicious. Wow, amazing. All right, now's the time to salt and pepper to taste. If you don't like salt and pepper, don't do it. We like salt and pepper, so we're going to do that. And we'll plate up. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I'm so excited. In an Instant Pot, in about 20 minutes, as opposed to standing around stirring warm liquid into your risotto for a half an hour. Here you go. Shrimp risotto in your Instant Pot. Enjoy. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos about Cooking for Two 101, please subscribe and ring the bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for visiting. Oh my gosh, it smells so delicious. I can't wait. It's creamy. The shrimp is juicy. It's perfectly cooked. The little bit of peas gives it sweetness and delicious mix, combination of the risotto and the shrimp. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Totally gotta make this.